Hello there everyone, I'm 737 Sim Pilot. You join me here in London, where I'm taking this 777-200ER from London to Dulles in a it's kind of like half sunset, half night, or half sunset, half gloomy day here in London. Taking the 777 from London to Dulles, operating United Flight 925. Join me in the left hand seat, let's get going. Into the cockpit we go. First thing we're going to do is we go to our EFB. We're going to request data from SimBrief. Once it imports, November 226 Uniform Alpha. November 226 Uniform Alpha is checked. The maintenance books are checked. Battery switch is coming on. Gear is down. Weather radar is off, and hydraulic pumps are off. External and secondary power coming on. External power, primary and secondary external power coming on. Nav lights on. Put the logo light on. Circuit breakers are all in flush. Alternate gear extension is guarded. Escape ropes are on board. Oxygen mask on board. Pilot luggage is stowed. Crash access on board. Firewall pressure is in the green. The fume HUD and PBE is on board. All life vests are on board. The logbook, ETOPS, and gear pins are on board. And finally, we have the publications and checklists to the plane. Good. Coming up top, everything is all are guarded. Unless lights not on. All guarded. Low, both guarded. Unless your lights not on. CBR test is checked. Cool. Alright, well that loads, we'll go ahead and take a look at our routing. So we are 180-minute ETOPS today. See, it's going to be a bit stormy on our during cruise. We're going to be above most of it. Like here, I think our initial cruise is like 380. What is it? We're initially climbing into 380. Yeah, we'll be way above it. It's no big deal. We're not taking any of the nat tracks. Or track golf is not active. Yeah, but that's okay. Alrighty, that's good. Waiting for the plane to come up. Really quickly, I just have to shout out to Aviation. Absolute banger of a livery here. I mean, look how nice this is. You can see the wear and tear. He even modeled the forward access door with the dirt on it. It looks really nice. You see the dirt, the oil. I mean, this is how it's supposed to look. It's not supposed to look all fresh and clean and pristine. Like, look, see how dirty the flaps are? That's how you know.
Runway awareness. Okay. Feet.
Alright, plane's almost powered on. Let's get aircraft equipment. Just run through equipment, make sure everything's fine. Good. Cool, that is checked. Alright, well, sorry, I didn't mean to press that. It was instinctive, it doesn't do anything if you press it or not. Alright. My system's guarded, ADRU's on, everything is normal. High feed and cap power is coming on, everything else is normal. Cool. Auto, flip the guard off, passenger oxygen is guarded, window heater is coming on. Thing is normal. Seatbelt signs off, no smoking on, everything else is looking good. Fire test. Good. Cargo discharge is guarded. ECs are both guarded and normal on. Fuel jettison is guarded. Not armed fuel is normal. Anti-assault auto lights are set. Excuse me for right now. Indication light test. Good. Good. Cool. Air conditioning, bleed air, and pressurization, everything is normal and checked. Over to the glass shield. Elevation 2, we're taking runway 27 left. That's going to be 877 feet. 877. $877 set. Current weather here in Pro. Winds are 270 at 8. 19,000 meters visibility. No clouds detected. I don't know about that one, partner. Winds are 21, 2.13, altimeter 1011. We're on live weather. last time I checked. Yeah, I don't know what or why it's not. Alright, we go really quickly. I need to reconnect my MobiFlight profile. Just stop, run. There we go, get it to connect. Cool. Alright, 1011 is set. VR 1 and 2. Map 10 traffic terrain data. Flight director is coming on. Heading today. 269. Is set. Pop out today is 6,000 feet. 6,000 set. Alright, 2828 is perfect. Status 96, 95, 98, 50, 50, 50 is great. We're gonna go APU on. 7.3 on the oil quantity is just fine. Everything else is normal for the APU. Off. 1850. Good. 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 And good. Electric page is normal. Hydraulics 96, 95, 98, 50, 50, 50. Everything else is normal. Fuel 20.8. It'll come up soon. That is fine. Everything else is normal. Fuel temp disregard for right now. It'll come up once we get fuel in. Air. Cabin temps are looking great actually. Very nice. AC has been doing a good job. Door to left is open. That's what we were expecting. Gear. Tire pressure is looking good. Brake temps are good as well. Flight controls 4.0, 0, and normal. Checked. Checklists. Reset. Reset all. Normal. Back to the engine page. Recall is checked. ECAS memo is normal. 877 is set. 1011 is set. If you are left and right. Compass rose. We'll go 40. Traffic terrain data airport. I come down. Lights fine. All primary. Date and time is correct. MFD and auto. Cheap whiz is normal. Gear is down. Alternate gear is guarded. Auto brake is off. Engine, everything is normal. Cabin out. Disregard for right now. Nav and ADR. Sorry, I was reading the ECAS. ECAS memo is normal. Gear is down. And yeah, sorry, gear is just down. Flaps are up. No lights are indicating up. It's not 7.3. And fuel quantity will come up in a bit. Come down. Alternate pitch trim is neutral. So you break down the tent. Idle no reverse. Flaps are up. Park brake is set. Stabilizer trim is guarded. Fuel controls are cut off. Alternate flaps guarded and off. Fire is already tested. 0 and 0 checked. We'll set 121.5. Dang it. 1.5 is set. We're talking on VHF left, listening to VHF right. Got my phone on as well. Of and above. Standby. Good. Let's squawk. Close my eyes. Scroll. 53. 37 seems cool. Standby. That's good. Everything else is normal. Cool. Awesome. Went over. Lights are fine. All primary. Date and time. Go check the date. Good. Great. Date and time is correct. The pressure is good. MFD heading reference is normal. Set 1011. 1011 is set. FMC really quickly. Just want to check. Yeah. Just looking at something. FMC 777-200ER Pratt Whitney 4090s AirRock 2507 is correct. We're gonna go position in it. We're departing from Heathrow today. It's Echo Golf Lima. GPS position enter. We're gonna go route request, sim brief, select route. Go ahead and we'll go down to weight and balance, import weight and balance from sim brief, set that. Oh wow, refueling has completed. Seatbelt sign is coming on. Alright, fuel on board today is 118.1. That is what we were expecting. Cool. Load. Something. Activate, execute, clear, clear. Heathrow to Dulles, United 925. Correct. Departure, we're departing 27 left for the Captain 3 Golf departure. Execute and arrival, we're arriving the ILS. Hold on. Select the right. Yeah, let's make sure. Making sure I selected the right. I was like, there shouldn't be a transition. I read none initially, but then as I was clicking off, I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. Alright, we're taking the ILS one right at Fowler. We're taking the Wayne 7. No, Wayne Z1 at PSP. Alright, routing. Heathrow, 27 left. Clicked off it by accident, sorry. Captain 3 Golf. The captain is checked. I'm going to go ahead and get the OFP up so you guys can follow along at home. Alrighty. Captain 3 Golf to Captain, checked. Lima 9 to Bucko, checked. Direct to Felka, checked. Direct off Sox, checked. And direct Swami, checked. Direct to Demus, checked. Direct to Shaw, checked. Direct to Dogal, checked. Direct to 55 North 20 West, checked. Direct 55 North 30 West, checked. Direct 55 North 40 West, checked. Direct to 54 North 50 West, checked. Direct to Nico, checked. And direct to Taffy, checked. Direct Sierra Yankee Romeo, checked. Juliet 59 to Papa Sierra Bravo, checked. We go PSP to Wayne Z1. Air vectors, the ILS one right at Polar, checked. Looks good. We're gonna go ahead and go to legs. We'll go to plan. Alright, looks good. Let's check something just quick, just a second. Make sure I didn't think so. Yeah, there's no route discontinuities, but because I entered it twice, I just wanted to be double sure. Alright, step climbs today. We have your initial climbs 380, then at Dogal we go 390. So Dogal, we go FL, IRS just a line. No, these tested to 390 set. And we then go to Nico. FO400S. That's flight level 400, and then S stands for step. So step climb. Alrighty, then we have ETOPS entered today. So what I like to do for that is I go Google Chrome. I'm gonna go SimBrief. Here it is. No, I don't want anything else on the side. I just want it in the center. I'm going to use that really quickly to center my screen. Perfect. That way my screen on OBS is centered for you guys so you can see better. Sorry. Alright, view flight plan. I didn't know it wasn't centered. Full zoom. Alright, so first entry is at Shannon at 149. So the closest waypoint is 5520. 5 north, 20 west at 141. Shannon's at 149, so that's 8 minutes. That's going to be 64. So we're going to take 5520 and go slash. That's ahead plus 64. Let me just double. It is ahead, right? Yeah, it's ahead. Perfect. So we're going to go to our next waypoint. ETP1 is at 241, 55 north, 30 west. I'm going to do the same thing. Select it, slash plus 233, and this is at 241, so that's 8 minutes. So 64 again. And then finally we're gonna go to our exit point. It's closest to 54 north, 55 north, 40 west. No, 55, 50, sorry. Slash, and then we're gonna do slash minus since it's behind. This is at 415, and this is at 401, so that's 14 minutes. 15 minutes is 120. So just take out 8, so that's going to be 112. Minus 112 miles. Yeah, that looks good. Make sure. Yep. Cool. Close that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the first waypoint, 55201. We're going to go fix. Fix number 2. Legs. kind of like smack in the middle, so it's... I always try to find which side it's faster to go from, but like I said, smack in the middle. Race. Cool. That is set. Alright, so then we're going to go London Heathrow. 269/25. Third, we're going to go init ref, accept, double click, zero fuel weight. Alrighty, so gross weight today of 42.0, a little bit higher than we were expecting. That's fine, I'll take it. 118.1 is what was indicating, and that is valid. You guys can see right here, correct. Zero fuel weight is 363.9, is a little bit high, but it's okay. It's only 200 pounds higher than we anticipated. That's no big deal. Reserves 12.7 are just fine. Goes up to 360, and let's see if we can get 380. Possible. Next 27 is correct. 40% root fuel temp is going to be negative 28C. Negative 28. UCG 14 is fine. Alright, so we're going to come up to weight and balance. No, we're not. Ground ops. Released the air conditioning unit. AC unit's been released. You go ahead and go APU on, APU start, and the APU's blown up. Put status page on the right side. Actually, down here, I'll put comm on. I'll put air on the cabin side. Alrighty. Well, the APU is coming up. We're going to go dust limb. Nothing to do there, so take off. I'm expecting flaps 5 today. CG is checked. Winds are 280 at 7. 10,000 meters visibility. No clouds detected. Temperature is 21. Point is 10. Oh, brand new weather actually. So 1012. 1012 is set. 1, 2, and 3 times. The slope of 27 left is down 0.02. 800, 800, 800. Cool. Alright. You now have 250 below 10,000 is correct. Transition out to 6,000 feet is it 5,000 or 6,000? 6,000. Correct. Cool. That is set. Cruise. Are we able to go up 380? Yes, we can. No problem. Expect to land 25.2. Go ahead and get the legs, or the winds uplinked, as it is going to lower that number down. Right, legs, route data, load, and we'll get our final verdict after that. Alright, APUs come on, primary external power off. You can go ahead and release the ground power. Balance brake down tint, alternate pitch trim is neutral, parking brake is set 122.8. 122.8 is set. Talk around VHF left, listen to VHF right, left and right, cabin airphone on. We do the wax radar test, so nav, wax radar test, monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Alright, terrain, good. Wax turbulence, auto. 5 on both sides, perfect. And do we have a jump seat? What's flight time today? I honestly have about 7:38. We do not have a jump seater today. It's only if it's over 8 hours we need one. Alright. And everything else is, sorry. Should have showed you guys everything else is normal. Cool. I said we don't have a jump seater yet. I still set it up. We don't have a jump seater. Alright. Dust limb. Takeoff data. On this tool, landing dispatch. We're landing 1 right. Where is it? There it is. Import. Anti-ice wings auto. AC on. 30. Cool. No, we got the land. Looks good. Take off today. Taking off 27 left. Import. Anti-ice I can't set. It's fine. There's no auto setting, so that's fine. Hold on. Alrighty, today we're selected temp 56 degrees. 1.299 is what it gives us, and that is what we're expecting. Flaps 5 is what we have, that's what we're expecting. Trim today is 6, perfect. V1 143, 144 is fine, 146 is good, 150 is good. Set 150. 150 is set, LNAV and VNAV. Perfect. Finally, progress 20.2. That is swell. Oh boy, pal, that's a swell. That is perfect. Put it back on air. Make sure we get good cabin tips. Awesome. Alrighty then, pre-flight checklist please. Oxygen was tested 100%. Alright, flight instruments. Heading is 269. Altimeter is 1012, set 12 and 3 times. Confirmed. Good. Our brake set, fuel levers cut off. So let's go ahead and look at our takeoff briefing, then we can pretty much get ready to get out of here. We're doing on timing. Doing pretty good. Alright. No, I already have one loaded. That's what I want. Alright, so today we're departing 27 left, so I expect pushback facing to the left. We'll take Lima. Nice and easy down to Alpha. We'll take Alpha to get on. Yeah, actually we'll get on at Alpha. We can then swing and take full length. You know, no, we don't need full length. We'll just get on right at Alpha. Really not taking much off. We can account for it though. So really quickly, let's see how much that would be. How much do you really think it's gonna take off? 1,000 footer. Jeez, it's like minus 300 feet. It's negligible. It's not gonna be a big deal. I'm not going to any hotspots on taxi today. We're departing 27 left. Full length is 12,000 feet long. We're gonna take like 11,900, 800, yeah, 900 feet or so. Current weather here in Heathrow, winds are 200 at 280 at 7, 10,000 meters visibility. No clouds detected. Temperatures 21, dew point 13, altimeter 1012. Alright, today we're taking off above the max landing weight. Only about 20,000 pounds over the max landing weight. Departure anything 400 knots, we're going to stop. Anything after 100 knots unless it's critical flight. We're going to climb 260 on a heading of 269 to 2,200 above and hold 25 nautical miles from the airport. We can then come back in, do a overweight landing, maybe dump some fuel, come back in from runway 27 left. Actually, we'll take 27 right. It's slightly longer if the need be. It's a 3 glide slope, nothing too crazy. We side reject takeoff today. Disconnect all throttle pull, dust idle, pilot master braking, ensure brake max is working, manually pull spoilers to full, and apply full reverse. Let's come stop, we'll set the park brake, we'll set flaps full, and we'll call remain seated. We'll then run through QRH items and determine if we need to evacuate or not. Yeah, okay. Any questions, comments, concerns for the emergency briefing today? None? Perfect. Use my PFP3 in here, so that's fine. 250 below 10,000 is what we have entered. Confirmed. Alright, so 27 right, straight ahead, intercept London right 255, 27.0 from London. Turn right 268, that is checked, and turn right to intercept 268 bearing towards Wood. NDV checked. Hold on, this is kind of weird. You guys need to just see what I'm trying to show you, and you'll see it's kind of odd. So here's what it looks like. Alright, so departure 269, we intercept 255. Hold on, right 255 to 7.0 from London, that's that. Turn right to intercept 268 bearing towards the Wood NDB. So we go from here to 268. That's at 6,000 below, 3,000 above, checked. We then go to Wood at 4,000 above, checked. And 6,000 below. We then go to 8 miles from Charlie Papa Tango at or above 3,000 max. No, sorry. Yeah. 8 miles from the CPT VR at 6,000 feet. That is entered. And then we go CPT at 6,000 still. Right. I have no real reason to think we're going to have any issues maintaining that. 6,000 is set on the MCP. Any threats that you've noticed for the departure today? None, besides they were in London. Alright, no problem. Looks good. Then I think we're ready to go ahead and get ready to get out of here. Awesome. Alright, we're going to go ahead and lieutenants, armed orders for pushback. Alrighty. Close doors. Close all. Push the jetway. All doors are closing. Close cockpit door. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is Satiek. I'm seeking. Welcome aboard United Flight 925, service from London to Washington today. Flight time today is going to be 7 hours, 38 minutes. We're cruising at 38,000 feet, going all the way up to 40,000 feet. It's looking a little bump. It's looking like it's going to be a little bumpy coming out of Heathrow, but overall it's going to be a pretty smooth flight. We may have some bumps and cruise over the ocean, as there is some thunderstorms where we're weeding our way through, trying to make it a smooth ride for you as possible. Currently forecast in Dulles is looking pretty good. We would like to ask while you are seated to keep your seatbelt safe fastened at all times, as it is for your safety and safety of those around you, as you may hit unexpected rough air. Other than that, we kindly ask you to sit back and relax, and we'd like to thank you for choosing Fly with United. Welcome aboard. Alright, let's check. And ready to go ahead and get pushback started. Beacon lights coming on, fuel pumps forward, nothing in the center tanks, electric pumps coming on, and perfect. Coming down, we're set trim of 6 units. Six units is set. Cool. Alrighty then. Before start checklist, flight deck door is closed and locked. Passenger signs are on. MCP V2 150, confirmed 269 6000 on nav VNAV. Takeoff speeds today. The planned takeoff speeds were going to be 143, 146, 150. That is set on both. Good. CD pre-flight is done. Trim 6 units. Nope. Went a little bit past. Sometimes hold a little too long, goes a little bit past. 6 units set. 00 confirmed, and 6 units is what we're expecting. Cool. Taxi takeoff briefing is done. Beacon is on. Cool. Alrighty, we're ready to go ahead and call pushback and start. Over in the cabin side, I'll put electric on. I'll keep checklist on you, and then I'll put engine on the bottom page. Alright. Calling GSX pushback and departure. Don't know why the tablet's so bright. Turn down the brightness, please. Thank you. There you go. Ground ops. Prepare for pushback departure. Doors are alarmed. Move chocks. Move chocks. Thank you. United Airlines. Yes, please. They know what's up. Alright, beacon's on. Looking good. I know it's part of the checklist, but I always like to confirm, as you never know what could happen. You just want to make sure.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Check. A little farther there. Awesome. Yeah, I always like flying out of Heathrow. It's a nice airport.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Watcha. In the tug connected.
Locking gear.
Alright, nose facing. Oh, hold on. I think it's. Yeah, we're facing south.
Release parking brakes.
Our brakes released? Yes, that's right.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's my only pet peeve with GSX. How do you start your engines at the terminal? It's like you can't start it at the terminal. I don't know how many times you need to be told, but doing it at the terminal, usually not desirable unless you have to do an air start. As there's a lot of people moving around, a lot of stuff that gets sucked in, especially with these GE90s or Pratt & Whitney 4090s. I selected south, right? I did. I think they're just being funky. Did I select north? I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind. They're gone. All right, ground to cockpit. You're clear to start your engines in sequence today. Roger, we're going to start engines 2 and then 1 in sequence. Roger, clear to start number 2. Starting 2. Alright, we've been cleared for engine start on number 2. Hydraulics are set, beacons on, look good. Number 2's coming on. Starter start. Fuel lever, run. Yeah, get the timer going. Alright, N2 is rising. Oil pressure is increasing. Blood pressure is also increased. Yeah, it's honestly the best part about the 777 is you have to do jack off for the engine start. Takes care of it all for you. Right, fuel flow. But the sounds in this plane, are not that juicy. Juice is not loose on the sounds, that's for sure. But look at that.
Set parking brakes.
Bruh. Look at that wing view though. Shoo! That's the sauce right there. I take like 200 screenshots every video, it's so funny. I have to dump out my screenshot folders because I take so many all the time. Alright. After we have good start number 2. Can we start 1? You're clear to start number 1. Starting number 1. Start 1.
Unlocking gear.
Roger. Same thing.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, that is a good start on number 2. We have 2 good starts. Anti-ice is not needed. Lights are fine. We're going to go ahead and go APU is coming off. Coming down, recall is checked. Our brakes on RTO, set top 5. Okay. Trim 6 units. Yep. No. They should be at idle. I don't know why they... Oh, that's right, because I reconnected my Mobi flight before I started the recording, so that's why. Sorry. Alright, 0 and 0 confirmed, and they're disconnected. Flight controls. Flight controls. Full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Neutral. Full down. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Full left. Neutral. Good. That scared me. At long pause. Anti-ice not needed. Recall is checked. Rig RTO. Flight control is checked. On commit is clear. Awesome. Now before we get taxiing, we have a runway change in our hands. Okay, they're saying no runways in use. Never mind. We're still taking runway 27 left. Did we get a weather update though? Yes, we did. Altimeter is still 1012. Set 1, 2, and 3 times. Winds are now 290. 290 at 6. So it's a little more of a left-right crosswind. Sorry. That's more of a right to left crosswind. Thank you, plane. Confirming that for me. And really quickly, we'll just go performance tool. Import new weather. Okay, it's not updated yet. It's fine. It's 290 at 6. 290. There's still 21. 1012. Alright. 56 still valid. 129. 1299 still good. 5 is good, 6 on trim is good, 143, 144, 146, 150, so correct. Perfect. That is checked. Looks good. Alright, back down. Checklist is completed. Oops. Alright, we'll put you on a nav. Left, you'll go back onto nav as well. Checklist is completed. Nope, sorry. Put you back on a nav. Checklist is completed. Cool. Alright, we are clear of taxi. Sights going on. terminal flight's coming on as well. The reason why I cleared the checklist is because takeoff checklist is complete as well. It's really no more than 15 knots in the terminal area. We can get the shades up. 15 knots in the 777 is pretty easy to do. I find taxi's so easy. But she's like a gentle giant, you know, you gotta treat her right. Alright, we can go ahead and get a little more. Ooh, go crossing head, clear left, clear right. I don't see any vehicles. We're good. Taxing on. Technically, we're a vehicle too. I'm gonna put indication lights on a dim. Ooh, check speed. I said no more than 15 knots in the terminal, and I bust that. Oh well. Alright, so on departure today, remember 250 below 10,000, nothing too crazy. Pop out of 6,000 feet, bottom out of 3,000 at 11 miles from London VOR. Then at Wood, we have to be above 4,000 at 6,000 at 8 miles from Charlie Papa Tango. I don't foresee that being an issue whatsoever. Cabin is ready. That is confirmed. Looking good once we're out of the terminal area. I'll get the light set really quickly. Concord Speedbird. Clear to the left. Clear to the right. Looking good. Alrighty. Continue taxiing straight ahead. We're out of the terminal area. Wing lights coming on. We're going to throw the strobe light on. DCAS going to TARA. Weather radar is set. Before takeoff checklist was completed. Recall is checked. Flight attendants prepare for takeoff. Departure briefing is done. Departure announcement is completed. And we don't use continuous ignition in this aircraft. No problem. We're looking good. Clear right, clear left. Off to the left we go. Nice and short and sweet taxi today. How we like it. Alright. Part today, I'll keep weather radar on my side. Have a good flight. Left, clear right, looking good. Beautiful Concorde up ahead. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Everything's looking good. United 925, clear for takeoff, runway 27 left, RNAV to Captain, or to Wood, RNAV to Wood, United 925, clear for takeoff 27 left. Alright, clear for takeoff 27 left, lights are set, we are clear on the approach end, no one is on TCAS. Got the WEX radar on my side, actually I'll put it on both sides as well. Clear to the left on the approach end, and the FO is like, clear to the right, Captain. Thank you, FO. Flap operator. No, I kid. I kid. Wow. We got some sauce for get out of London. Clear to the right. Yeah.
Approaching
Let's take that
27
keep it rolling
left.
today. We don't need to stop. It only increases our chance of FOD in a Boeing. Don't need to follow the yellow line. I'm not following it. I am just swinging out, take up as much runway as possible. Or to save as much runway as possible. Alright, so we need to start to turn a little earlier than usual. And I started to turn a little bit late. See, it looks like we went over the edge, but we really didn't. We did turn late though, but we didn't go over the edge.
On runway 27 left.
She wasn't so bad. Takeoff to us set. 100 knots checked.
1, lifting.
Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Fly with. She's a stunner. Looking good. Nav. Alright, accelerating. Speed check, flaps going to 1. It's a beautiful departure today. Speed check, flaps up. On the flight directors. Alright. Flaps up, green light. After takeoff checklist is completed. Alright, maintaining 250 on the speed. Climbing out for 250. Looking good. Alright. A little rain, a little shower up ahead. Nothing too crazy. The plane could use a little wash, apparently. Alright. We're complying with the restriction. First restriction. And we're gonna have no issue complying with the second restriction. Really, we're complying. I don't know what more to say. We're still complying, looking good. Gonna turn the screens down just a little bit. Alright, we have 1 to go. We're gonna go flight level change. Check 1 to go. Out captured. Leveling for 6. It's a bit bumpy out today. To be fair, there is a large amount of cumulonimbus activity, and looks like we have some Nimbus Stratus ahead. Which by themselves don't totally mean, or the Nimbus Stratus doesn't always mean there's going to be turbulence, but typically when you see it, you can bet there's going to be a little bit, just a little bit. But the juice is definitely loose. That is for certain. Alright, after 6,000 we are clear to climb 380, but we have to maintain 8,000 until we pass Captain. But we should pass Captain soon. It's like 20 miles away. Yeah, about 15 miles out. A couple minutes. Don't need the windshield wipers on though, since we're not landing. We don't need the windshield wipers on. It'd just be silly to have them on. Is set. Yes. It's like Swiss cheese. The weather radar is so funky in this game. It's so funny to me. It's pretty smooth through here right now. On the heading bug. Alright, we can go ahead and delete the Heathrow fix. There's really no use of us anymore. Let me go ahead and reset the minima. Engage VNAV. It's going to maintain us at 6 right now, but gas captain will start climbing again. Had a nice little downdraft there. Right as we began the turn, I was like, huh, how are we sinking? I was like, oh, wait a second. No, we're not supposed to be. Alright, set standard. Looks good. 1, 2, and 3 STDs. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bumpier here. And I only anticipate to get bumpier as we continue to climb out. And we come through really the meat and potatoes of this thunderstorm. Up too dim, I can't really see now. It's like a constant battle with screen brightness. And we're breaking out through the clouds. Wow, look at that. Hold on, I know we're accelerating. I don't really care for a second. That is sauce right there. Alright, accelerating. 0,000, landing lights off, turn off lights off, backside off. And local light off. All the lights off. Oh, I turned it up way too bright. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, climbing out for 293 on the speed. Set heading 290. 7. Beautiful. Getting the shade up. I like it right about there. Yeah, for the shade up. Awesome. Alright, pretty stable. Go ahead and get the autopilot engaged. Engaged. Awesome. Alright, everybody. Well, I hope you guys are going to enjoy the cruise. We're going to be cruising out over the ocean and coming in over up Goose Bay. A little higher up than usual. You're going to get to see some nice thunderstorms, and you should see some of the lights of, let's see, we have Maine. Yeah, we're going to see New York. Oh, it's So it's going to be very nice. Hope you guys enjoy the cruise, and I will see you guys in a bit. See ya! Alright everybody, you're joining me here at 190. We're currently on the Wayne's 1, our nav arrival. We have about 27 minutes till landing. We're about to come through 180, so let's go ahead and get ready. Heading lights are coming on, we're going to wing light on, and the turn off lights are coming on. Oh, sorry, and the low light is going to come on 180. Awesome. Check speed, we're going to get a little speed breakout. We're going to go ahead and disconnect the autopilot. I usually like to hand fly last under 180 personally. You don't have to. It's just something I like to do. I like to have some fun. Like the plane can't let the autopilot have all the fun, right? Right, and set 3012. 3012 is set 1, 2, and 3 times. Go checklist altimeters 3012 is set. Confirmed. It looks good. Alright, give a little speed brake out to recatch that path. We're going down to 1-2000 at the fix. Yeah, 1-2000 at the fix, and then we are chilling at 1-0,000 at Wayne's at 250 on speed, which we're already complying with, so that's not a big deal. See, for the United S&P, we've got to get our lights on, pretty much all of them on, under 180. Makes sense. It really makes a difference. Makes it much easier to see you. And VFR traffic, as we know in the US, can go up to 18,000. Or sorry, it can go up to 17,999 feet. Can't go up to 18,000. They can go up to 17,999. So you really gotta be looking outside. You want your lights to be on so they can see you, so you can see them. It's just the best policy, in my opinion. Plus, I don't pay for light bulbs, so doesn't. I wish I could show you wing view, but it's so dark out. But it's pretty realistic, like real shade. It's pretty realistic. I mean, it makes night look like night, in my opinion. Much better than the sim does, because the sim kind of makes it seem like you're in daytime. Like you're in twilight all the time at night, which I just isn't very realistic. Alright, I'm gonna pitch down just a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I think the VNAV will do a fine job. We'll follow it. Let's say I was going to get off the VNAV path and go down to 1-2000. We'll trust it. Let's see if I just do well. I think they've been doing some work on it, because I remember when the plane first came out, it really wasn't, in my opinion, didn't follow the VNAV tracks to a satisfactory level. Always. But it seems like it's doing much better. Now we do have 3 miles to the fix. And we're at 13, which we need to be at 12, so 12,000 feet at the fix. I may have deleted that by accident. Whoops. Yeah, so we're going to increase that rate of descent here. That's why I was about to say, like, we need to get down a little quicker. We're trying to make the fix. I'd honestly probably tell you to see, hey, no, we can make it with no issue. Making the fix with no problem. And, yeah, we're going to keep going. Let's see if we'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, we didn't make it. We're still technically over. Hold on. We made it. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so that was just user error. Hey, everybody. You join me here at 1-1000. Or really 1-2000. But we are currently on the Wayne's 1 arrival. We're going from the fix 12,000. We go down to Wayne's at 10,000 feet at 250 on the speed. We're looking good. After Wayne's at 1-0,000, we go to Maple at 7,000 feet. Looking great. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. I was just messing with you. Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. I would have told Tower, hey, I can't make it, like I said. Yeah, not a big deal. I don't like to cover up my mistakes like that. What I did is I accidentally deleted it, just by accident. So really, this whole thing started with I made a mistake. We were watching Shark Week, and I kind of was chit-chat with my family. Got a little lost of time, and I didn't realize we were going to drop the descent. Totally blew through it. So I had to really quickly prepare everything. I may have just deleted by accident. Grand scheme of things, not a big deal. We're doing good in the speed. We're going to come to 1-0,000 shortly. Lights are set. We're going to no smoking on, off, and back on. Perfect. Because the flight says chime after 1-0,000. We go down to 7,000 feet. That's why I was wondering why there was no information saying saying 7,000 feet at Wayne's, or 12,000 feet at Wayne's. That's why I don't know if you saw, but I was playing with the data. I need to see if it'd show me it. I think it was a little messed up. It was not. It was just me. Oh, look, clouds just spawned in. That's cool. I'm kidding, obviously, but. Alright, going under 10,000. Doing good in speed. Or when Maple is 7,000. After Maple, we go down to 5,000 in the lot. Actually, I don't need any speed brakes since we don't need to send that much. I was looking at the start here. Or the approach, apologies. Yeah. So I initially planned on getting on the ILS at Faller, but we can't do that. We won't be complying with the Faller altitude restrictions. So what I'll do instead is we'll get on at just Toot. We'll just do radar vectors, and it's not a big deal whatsoever. Weather's looking pretty clear out here, which is nice. Pretty clear for a change. Cabin is ready. Looks good. We're getting new weather here shortly for Washington Dulles. As of right now, we're looking pretty good. See, there's some clouds. It's overcast at 9,000, right? Yeah. Sure. Coming through 9. Broken at 5. That should be pretty visual. We can honestly fly the visual approach if we wanted to. Something that I do need to bring to the attention is we do have a slight tailwind today. Just one knot, but we can still expect a little faster ground speed, and a little bit faster ground, or a little bit longer ground roll. That's okay. I need to be 7,000 feet of Maple, which is entered. Yeah, it was just a one-off incident. I really think I just accidentally deleted it in my haste. Real world, it doesn't happen because there really is no haste. It's you're right here, but yeah, a little distracted by Sharpie. And again, too, you know, it's just a video game. Gotta hang out with the family. You know what I mean? The most important thing to me personally. All right, we're complying with the restriction of Maple. Looking good. That throttle back in, my boy. All right, down to 5,000 we go. After 5,000 we go to 4. This is why we keep coming in. I'm gonna do something a little, I guess you could say, unconventional here for Dulles. Since we're not an ATC, there's really no reason why I can't. I'm gonna go Tycon just directed to it, make it nice and easy on ourselves. Just put that in. I'll show you guys what it looks like on the VNAV path. So you can see, I don't really like that actually. I'm gonna take Twoot. What is the opposite track? 131. So I'm gonna take Toot. I'm gonna go 131 at 3 miles. Enter. I'm then going to put that in between the two. So then we go Tycon to Toot, and then Toot after that. That way it should make a nicer circle. There we go. Makes it a little bit nicer to fly. You can see it looks a little more appealing. No, it does not. Oh, I entered 131. I meant 121. Whoops. I've entered in 131. I meant 191. Alright, we're going to take Twoot. 191. As I say, that makes no sense if I run the runway 1. I picked 131. Disregard. 3. There we go. Enter that. Enter Twoot. Cool. And that should be direct Tycon to Twoot. Let me send that quick. Then... Oh, still the same issue. I didn't put it out far enough. Alright, again. Take Twoot. Execute Twoot. 191. We're going down to 5. I'm still looking. I'll put in, let's do /5 right now. Twoot 03. Twoot. Enter. If this doesn't work, then I'll just fly the radar vector. Or fly the vector for it. But I'm kind of lazy. I don't want it. I can avoid it. Yeah, forget it. We'll just fly the radar vector. That's fine. No problem. I could probably get it to work if I really tried, but I kind of got to focus on. I want to focus on flying as well. You know what I mean? You can't sit there and just worry about it the whole time. So it's fine. Going down to 5,000 feet. I don't really like how that's looking. That's fine. And if anything, well, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna fly the radar vectors. We'll take it as it comes. I believe Ozzy Osbourne died today, so it kind of like feels surreal in a way. After 5,000, we go down to 4,000, which we stay at 4,000 feet. All right, leveling off for 5,000. Yep, down to 4. And we're going to leave 4,000 in the select altitude for now. The heading of 191. Alright, airport's in sight. Looking good. Down to 4,000, we go at hustle. Every day I'm hustle. So here's what we're going to do to be able to make the turn. Really quickly, I'm off 4. Looking for India Alpha Delta. We have India Sierra Charlie identified right now for India Alpha Delta. Right now, that's okay. Just making that be known. Load off nicely here for 4, and we're gonna stay at 4 for a little bit. Brand new weather here in Dulles. Winds are now calm. 10 miles away, scattered 5,500, temperature 24, 2.18, altimeter 3014. 3014 is set. Check your time. Set 1, 2, and 3 times checked. We'll still do auto brake 1. Really changes nothing. It makes our landing distance even shorter, which I wasn't worried about to begin with. It's fine. Alright, looking good. Alright, we're gonna do this totally correct. Disregard the the Tycon, the toot. I'll go ahead and create that discontinuity right there. Take toot, put it right in front of SDN, close that up. Tycon, execute. Separate send here. Perfect. Close that. That way we put it back to how it was, and then we're going to not quite start descending. Give me an altitude hold, thank you. Hold my speed a little bit better for me. That's why we started descending, because it took the thrust out, thinking we were going to descend, but we're not. I'm not about that. And trying to work on this stuff, I don't want to be now getting its own ideas. Thinking for itself. Looking pretty good. How long was the flight supposed to be? It's like 7:38. Alright, so we got 10 minutes. Just chilling. Literally. Just cruising. Chopping it up. Speed's looking good. Perfect. Maintaining 4,000. Just like I said, just chilling. Just buzzing around. Having fun. In the middle of this pattern. What you doing? Not much, just chopping it up in that old pattern. Alright, so we're at 191. 191, 180 degrees, it's gonna be 281. So 180 is 281. Add another 90 degrees to that. That's at like what? It's just 01. Or 11. It's 11. It's 11 degrees. What? Is my math right there? Hold on. No, my math isn't right. 281, 90 degrees right is 281. Yeah, makes sense. And then another, so 180 degrees, you would just be on 001. Yeah, sorry, that's not what I meant. I did say, I meant 45 degrees is what I meant. 45 degrees, that would put you at 30, 22, 6. Set onto that. I need that because we're gonna pretty much gonna do 180. Yeah, you know what? I'll set the 180 heading, so the 011. Pretty much do 180 and then no, we'll go back. So flip between the two because I don't really know which one to do. I'll set 326 and we'll see. We'll go from there. All right, I'm gonna take Speed's going down to 210 on the speed. Alright, still in the speed brake. Speed check flaps 1, coming out. Flaps 1 out. And we're going to go ahead and put back down flaps 1. Looking good. Going to 1. And then once we pass Tycon, it's 1 green light, looking good. Alright, we're passing Tycon, maintain 4,000 still. Let's start descending. Please, thank you. I always forget how much trim you need. Discontinuity. Alright, we're gonna go heading select. Pull the heading bug, heading select, spin this sucker around. Flaps going to 5, looks good. Maintain 4,000 feet. After 4,000, we can go down to 3,000. 3,000 is set. Maintain 4,000 for right now. Flaps. Speed's going down to flap 1 speed. A little excited on that trim there, sorry. Heavy on it. Alright, then we're going to go direct to Twoot. Direct to Twoot. On nav. Engaged. I could have engaged it for my FCU, but my hand was already right there. Looking good. Beautiful. Alright, new magenta line to Twoot. Yeah, we're coming out of that turn. A little bumpy. Not me, it's a little turbulence when you're trying. What's poking at? It's poking at? How old am I? I was poking at. Alright, India Alpha Delta is identified. Confirmed. We're looking good. That turned out pretty nicely. Looking good. Alright, we're going to arm the approach mode. Approach mode is armed. And we're going to localize it in any second. Then we can actually get onto the flight path as well, because we're intersecting it very nicely. Going to the localizer for runway 1 right. And the localizer is captured. Alright, getting our descent onto the glide path. Perfection. Really could have gotten flaps 5 out here. The reason why I got it out then is because I wanted to make sure that we could turn sufficient radius. The slower you go, the smaller your turn radius gets. Also, you're at the flap 1 maneuvering speed. We're able to pull more G's. Not that you're pulling crazy G's in the 777 anyways, but it's still more. Alright, leave 3000 set. We are capturing localizer and glide path though. United 925 to clear land. Runway 1 right. Clear land 1 right. United 925. That's good. Alright, about 7.5 miles out. Gear down. Speed check. 520. I'm just going to 20.
2500.
Check. The speed fall. VREF or VAP is gonna be 134. All right, and speed check ups. Oops, going 30. 134. 134 is set. Looks good. Coming to speed brake. Gears down 3 green, flaps 30 green light. Landing checklist is completed. And we are complying with speed. Looks good. Alright, we're complying with the 1500 checks, gears down 3 green, and we are below 280 on speed. Looking great. That's why even when wind's calm, you keep the speed buffer in, as it's allowing us, because it's still a 4 knot tailwind right now. Alright, 1,000 feet, ground to 3,000 is set. Landing clearance is received. We are stabilized. Continue. We're looking great.
Approaching 0, 1, right.
Check. Looking good. We get a little bit below the glide path here, as it is a bit high. We're looking good.
500.
Check. Continue. Alright, wind's pretty much died out. Bit high, correcting.
Approaching minimums.
Check, continue. Don't want to dive bomb it, but it's a little bit high.
Minimums.
Check, continue.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10, $5.
Speed brake up, reverse. Normal. Do a little aero braking here since we have plenty of runway to use. And it'll start coming down. Pull back. 85 auto brake off. 60, we'll go ahead and get off the
5,000
left.
feet remaining.
Perfect, exactly where we're going to be. Awesome. Oop. Looking down taxiway, we're going to get off in Kilo 2, and lo and behold, Kilo 2 is where we are. Awesome. Keep slowing down for the turn here. Back to LRM, negative 121. Very nice indeed. Winds are calm, pitch 4 degrees. Perfect. Awesome. That was a nice one. Alright, wait till we're completely clear of the runway until we pass the line. Let's see what Atlanta rates it. 122. Alright, so they're pretty close with each other. Alright. Up. Up's up. Cool. Our brake is coming off. Weather radar off on both sides. Landing lights coming off. We're going to go ahead and get the strobe light off now. Strobe and wing light off. Keep text light on. Alright, clear left. We're parking at gate Charlie 3 today. Let's check brake temps. They shouldn't be very high at all. We are super gentle on the brakes. Gear. No, actually, they're pretty warm. But I did get on kind of hard at the end, so could explain it. No available Charlie gates. Okay. And we'll go to the Bravo gates. That's fine. Whatever they want to give us. Yeah, you should be able to park in Charlie gates, no issue. That's why I was kind of getting weird about it. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we'll turn off lights on since it is so dark here. Lights aren't totally illuminating the airport, which is expected, which is fine. Hold. Alright, let's just see what gates are heavy. Charlie. T8. Small. Odd numbers, C14. It's on the other side, damn it. Small. Yes. I would think. Apparently not. They're saying it won't even take us anyways. The Alpha gates are heavies. I know United doesn't park there, but no, the Delta gates. Yeah, we'll roll all the way down. Delta 21 should fit us. Delta 21. Heavy, yeah. There we go. Nah. Don't need one love. Gray white. Beautiful. No way. One right's no longer used now. What runway's used now? One center and one left. That's funny. It literally just changed because it's valid. We're not needs to see though, so what does it matter, right? This does not matter. You see on Volanta, we made it pretty good on our turn back in. Cut it in nicely. Okay, we said we parked it. I already forgot. Delta 21. Delta 21. Cool. APU is running. Check. Go. Get directors off. There we put the best. You guys go on standby. Whoops. Oh, they turn off lights on. Text lights going on. So. Delta 21. That is 15. There's Mr. 21. 19. 21. Cool, Delta 21 right here. Nice and slow for the turn. This is our facility, right? Yeah. I don't have a marshaller today. Okay. It's fine, I'll just turn my text light off. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. Not too shabby. Got on a little hard, apologies guys. Do everybody in the back a little bit. Had to creep it up a little further. Looks like I was a little bit further away than I really was, but then I realized like, oh crap, no I'm not. That brake is set. Cut off, cut off. Engine's coming off. Let that run down. Okay, fuel pumps coming off. We're gonna go ADRU off. Sweet. And right now we'll wait until it shuts down. For the side, I'll get checklist up. MSI calm. Under 20, under 20. Beacon off, seatbelt sign off. I'm gonna get the dome light on. Get that up. Crank everything up so we can see. A little bright, but parking brake is set. Cool. Alright. We're gonna go grip. Flight menu. No. Ground ops. Thank you. Set the chocks. Request the jetway. We're gonna go ahead and go. Doors are all closed. Sorry. Disarm all. Open to left. Connections. Let's request the GPU. GPU is coming on board. Alright, GPU is coming up. Primary, secondary coming on. GPU is coming off. And, well, I'll be damned, everybody's already off board. Window heaters are coming off. Nav and logo. I'll leave the nav light on for the next guy. Be nice today, but ADRU is off. Window heaters are off. Looking great. Alrighty then. Finally, emergency lights coming off. Alright, so done checklist. Packs are off. Confirmed. Alright, everybody. Well, look at that. Nice and easy shutdown. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this flight today. I certainly have. And if you have enjoyed, hopefully I will be able to catch you on the next one. I will see you guys later. See ya! Alright, primary and secondary external power coming off. Batteries coming off. Alright, everybody. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I certainly have. And if you have, if you consider giving a like, maybe even subscribing, I greatly appreciate it. Other than that, I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya!
Runway awareness. Okay. Feet. Runway awareness. Okay. Feet. Runway awareness. Okay. Feet. Caution! On taxiway! On taxiway! Approaching. 0, 1, right.
Don't sink. Too low. Terrain sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
1,000 feet remaining.